All right, welcome back to the third episode of Jobless Weebs.
Yep, welcome back.
My name is Marco, the Big Problem Mexican, and I'm the host for today.
And I'm Brian, back again for another week.
That's really nice. How have you been this week, Brian?
Oh yeah, I've been really good. I've been working on the computer a lot lately. Which is really great.
Kind of weird, because you're on comparative literature. Doing computer stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing computer stuff. That's right. Whereas I should be writing stuff. Yeah. So it's still is pretty fun, I think. But yeah, I've also been playing a couple of games lately, like Civilization 6. I just got that and it's so much fun.
Is that for the PC or?
Oh, I got it for the Switch, but you can also get it for like a ton of different platforms. Yeah. One of those old series that everybody has a part of.
Well, I haven't been.
Yeah.
I've been playing. I've kept playing Nier Replicant.
Oh yes, which route are you on?
I'm still on the second playthrough.
Oh yes.
But
yes.
I want to complete a bunch of trophies right now. So far, I have completed the trophy for fishing.
Oh, nice.
And for finding all the weapons.
Okay, you already did. Wow.
But now I'm working in getting 1 million gold and improving all the weapons, and also I'm trying to get the legendary gardener trophy.
Oh, okay. I just I'm watering my garden currently, hoping that they grow.
So I've spent. I mean, I haven't had the chance to play a lot, but I spent like 20 minutes a day trying to harvest
just
my flowers.
Oh yes.
Planting seeds to see if I'm getting those. Extremely rare flowers.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, I remember the part of Nier Automata that was really boring for me.
Oh, yes.
That it was when I was trying to farm all the materials for the weapons. I'm also doing that.
Yeah.
So I'm basically running through the whole map, or through every map.
All right.
Just killing enemies.
Just for the items.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. That would take
and I remember that was one of the parts that took me a lot of time because.
In Automata, you have to do. Yeah. Well, I used the castle for a certain upgrade for one of the weapons, and I had to go through the castle. I think like 20 to 30 times, just over and over.
Yeah, so far I haven't improved any of my weapons because since I also want to get the 1 million gold, I'm just
you're saving,
killing shades, killing machines, sell the stuff that I can actually sell.
Yes, you can actually sell. Right.
Make my fortune, and once I get my fortune, I will improve my weapons. But it's been proven to be really exhausting.
How would you compare the Automata grind for materials versus the Replicant grind?
I think actually in Automata it was easier to get the materials because there were some. I think there were a lot more NPCs that would sell stuff Emil would sell you really rare stuff depending on where you would stop him.
True.
And also, there was an NPC in Nier Automata that you would just talk with her and just sort of like, I want this stuff, and she would let you buy the trophies.
Oh, that, yes.
And I didn't discover until I was done with the game. And I was
really?
You meant, you're saying that I was actually able to not make a lot of effort? But I was like, you know what, it's okay, I don't mind.
It's a cool feeling just like doing this stuff. Because some of the attainable trophies in Nier Automata is really fun getting. That's for sure. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so far I'm like 40 something percent in.
Oh, okay.
In those in the trophies. It's like I think I can do it. Probably it'll take me a lot more time than what it did with the Automata to get the 100% completion, but I think I can do it.
Nice. Oh wow. Well, on your way.
Okay, so let's start with what we're talking today.
Oh yes.
One of the things that I want to talk to you today was about like the fourth season of Castlevania.
Oh yes. Yep. It just came out the other day. Yep. Oh man, and it is doing extremely well. Number 5 on Netflix currently.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Did you ever had the chance to play the game before?
Oh no. I could get it on Switch, but I haven't gotten it yet. Oh, yeah. I think I've just like looked at some gameplay for the games.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, back in the day, I was still a kid, so it was pretty hard, at least for me, and I didn't understand it a lot.
Oh yeah, Castlevania platforming. One of the early, like, really one of the ones that, like launched the platform thing. I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember it was a 2D, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, starting 2D.
It's a really cool game. I didn't have like the like the platform back in the day, so I would go to a place where they would rent them, and sometimes I would spend a lot of times, a lot of time, like hours there, up to the point that once my parents had my location, they would just like go and like, what time are you going to go home, huh?
Oh, I see.
So I had to be careful, and one of the things was that I had to make sure that my homework was done before I could play any video games.
Oh, right.
So that was the catch with me.
Yeah.
But, but yeah, I kind of like that. I didn't understand that, and I remember the first season, it was only like around 4 episodes. Is that right?
Oh. In Netflix? In Castlevania? Yeah, let me check. Let's see. Season, it was very short. I think I watched it all in an afternoon with my brothers. We watched season 1 all at once. It was fantastic. Season 4 has 10 episodes.
Okay.
I'll check season 1. That's right. Only 4 episodes.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that because first of all, I was like, Castlevania, like, it kind of rings
jogs your memory. It's like Belmont. That seems so familiar. Yeah.
And I was on campus, actually.
Really?
I was really close to the library because I had just gone out of class.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, season 1. Okay, I'll watch it. And then I started watching in between breaks, between classes.
Okay.
And for like the first episodes, or like pretty much the whole season, I was like, what the heck is happening here?
Yeah. it just kind of throws you in because you are going around Trevor Belmont. I think you meet up with him and he's like traveling in the town, and it's like a lot of people with like a lot of attitude, and then demons show up.
Yeah.
Of course, Dracula has a very tragic beginning.
Right.
They show that too. Oh man.
Well, one of the things is that I haven't really had time to catch up with the series. Have you watched? Have you catch up to before season 4?
Season 4. So I'm just a little behind on season 3, but yeah, I'm gonna be starting. I'm gonna be finishing that, and then I'll be starting season 4 very soon. Yeah.
I've heard it was the final season. Yeah?
Final season? I think so. I would assume so. Yeah. Probably.
Well, we're hoping that.
I hope there's
if
more.
It's fit,
that'd be amazing.
If it's fit on United States on Netflix.
Oh yes.
I'm pretty sure it's
a
pretty popular series, and we hope it does really well. And if it's the final season, we hope that the final episode actually makes some justice to like this really popular series, because
Oh, I hope so.
A lot of endings in a lot of series, a lot of times they just completely ruin the series.
Oh, that's true.
We can't begin to talk about some of those. One of the most recent probably was Attack on Titan.
Oh yes, the ending for
which I really hope that at least they would add an anime original ending.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe they'll do something similar like in Akame ga Kill. Yeah, totally throw a curveball.
Right, because on the manga, pretty much kind of like everyone still died, but the MC kind of like turned into a dragon.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But on the anime,
sort of transformation.
He actually died, and the crazy frozen girl.
Oh yes, as death.
Died with him.
One of those yandere like crazy waifus. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I gotta hand you that. She was one of the top 10 crazy yandere's waifus.
Oh yes, as death. Oh man, I don't know, but yeah, it definitely redid that whole ending. But yeah, Attack on Titan, we'll see what they choose to do. I think the anime is getting worked pretty fast. So we'll see that come out.
Right. And some of the news that I've also heard is that actually they want to make kind of like a rom-com.
Huh?
Yeah, kind of like only surrounding Eren's and Mikasa's relationship.
Which
I thought it was kind of weird.
Oh my.
We all know that Eren is a simp.
Yes. But he's like, still... Oh wow.
But like we know the plot of rom-coms in anime, and the childhood friend never wins.
Right. That's the unspoken rule. Oh yeah.
Like
of rom-coms.
The childhood friend is the best friend will stay with the MC.
Right, through thick and thin, no matter what the MC does, even though Eren did some pretty terrible stuff.
Of course,
Oh my goodness.
But childhood friends.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They never win.
Win.
Though there's an anime that is just about childhood friends, but turns out that every girl in the series is a childhood friend of the MC. So it's
my.
Okay.
That
was excellent clickbait.
That's right. It really was. It really was. Like, because I'm coming out of the other ones that I really enjoy, the rom-coms that currently aired. But then the current anime, it's the rom-com where the childhood friend won't lose. So even the title is like, it's promising. So that's the reason I started it, because I'm like, root for the childhood friend. Yeah, like unlike all the other childhood friends that never win. Even like in Your Lie in April,
that was sad.
The other girl,
poor girl. Like she was friend zoned like big time.
Yes. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, and many others.
But I guess that was one of the biggest clickbaits.
Oh yes, it was.
Oh, childhood friend. Like let's see how this turns out.
And I'll root for it. And no.
Everyone was a childhood friend. Okay. That makes sense.
Yep. Absolutely.
But I've also heard that the mangaka from Attack on Titan, he also was working on kind of like an episode of what could have been with Attack on Titan.
No way.
Kind of like more of a happy ending. And
wow.
And I haven't been able to find it on legal
platforms. On any websites.
But I'm still working on trying to find them.
Okay.
But at the same time, the ending, I try to think of Attack on Titan as one of those mangas that was cancelled right at the end, because it's like I want to forget the ending because it was terrible.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, okay, I see, I see. And then they'll just end, and it's it. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, it's like okay, and
Oh, okay.
then everyone died because the giant uh, dark Aaron turned bad,
Just ate everyone.
and then the world was over.
Yeah, and the world's done. Yeah.
So that was one of the things, and I was like, "That's great."
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wow. Yeah, that'd be quite the anime to watch. Well, to be honest, I really expected that the whole entire way, with how Attack on Titan is. Everyone just is eaten or dies horrible deaths like through the whole anime. Season 1, season 2,
Yeah.
like onward, and yeah, like I expected everyone to die. So yeah, that's so yeah, if like I'm kind of with you, like that would be a cool ending to see.
Yeah, let's see what Mappa Studios has wrapped up for us.
Yeah.
In the second part of the final season.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
And
wow.
I guess we'll see. A lot of anime watchers do not want to read the manga, and I totally respect that. It's like, you know what? Up until the part you've been watching, is like, that's good.
It's
Call
good.
it a day.
It's good.
Move on to another series.
Oh my. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
So, what animes have you been watching this past week?
Oh yeah. Let's see here. So I've been watching Vivi, and well, I've also been trying to catch up on Cestus and a couple of others. So yeah, those ones, and the rom-com where the childhood friend won't lose. I'm pretty invested in that one. So I've been watching that one too. Yeah, those ones, and I've played some more video games too. So I've been spending my time on those ones mostly.
Right.
Oh, yes.
I started a new anime recently.
Oh,
One
a
of
new
the
one?
old ones. I don't remember the name. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
It's called High School Fleet.
Oh.
It's pretty much like Girls and Panzer, but instead with tanks, it's just like ships.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, yes.
And it's a little bit not as moe. I mean, it still like has this moe vibe, but the interesting thing with this one is about the high school, the high school setting.
Oh yeah.
Different, like, the groups of girls. They're separated by groups, and also their group is pretty much located in the ship, so they have to live in the ship.
Okay.
And they are like military ships, like destroyers, battleships, carriers.
Oh yeah.
And the main girl, she is in a ship that is a destroyer. And at the beginning of the anime, they're supposed to get together. Like, the whole school is supposed to meet at one point in a specific, at an island. And they actually get there late, and around like 2 hours late. And so as they were like arriving to the rendezvous point, the teacher starts to attack their ship, and they're like, "What? Are they getting mad because we're late?" So they're like, "Okay, let's just like grab one of our torpedoes, like practice torpedoes, sure. Not like live ammunition, but like practice torpedoes." And like, and hit her, like, because maybe this is this is part of a test.
Yeah,
and so they
yeah.
They hit the teacher, and the teacher's ship starts to sink.
No way.
So they are pretty much labeled as a ship that has gone into mutiny.
No way.
And so
wait. What?
So they have to flee.
Those...
They have to flee, and then
so messed up.
They also find like some like submarines from boys' high school.
Wait,
school.
They're gone.
Yeah, and they are so.
Wait, they just leave.
The boy just start fighting them, and they're like, "Okay, let's just defend ourselves." And they also sunk the submarine.
Wait, this is so weird. Wait, how long is... No, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, this is a 12-episode anime. You can find it on Crunchyroll. And I think you can find it on Crunchyroll up until May 28, because it's part of a list that Crunchyroll wants to get rid of, which is kind of sad. A lot of animes that I really liked are going to get deleted by Crunchyroll.
Oh, that's really sad.
That's one of those, and also Silver Spoon is one of the others. And
really?
I think I have a listing here.
So, okay, that are getting moved off of it. Oh wow! Oh, that's really sad.
I kind of lost the list, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crunchyroll is moving a lot of animes, and I recently found that, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try, because you know I really like the Girls and Pants Hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought that the plot was really good, and I thought that this High School Fleet was going to be a similar plot, but
right, because it's high school girls.
It has a little bit more of like a thrilling vibe, that something like paranormal is, or not paranormal, but something is happening that is not exactly normal.
Right, yeah. That's very out of the blue.
Because in the episode where I'm at, like, apparently the teacher, after her ship was sunk, she lost consciousness for a couple days, and when she woke up, she was like, "Oh yeah, I gave the order to shoot them." And I was like, "Why you did that?" I was like, "I don't know. I thought they were on mutiny because they got late, so I shot them." And I was like, "Why you did that?"
Oh, weird.
I don't remember why, but then they shot back at us, and then I'm here. And it's like,
okay, that's very weird and suspicious.
And
she has amnesia.
Yeah, kind of like that. And also like the best friend of the main girl, the captain of the destroyer. Oh, yeah. Her best friend is also the captain of a battleship, which is a way bigger ship, and apparently her ship was also shooting or like attacking other ships to the point of sinking them, and they're like, okay, there's something weird going on in here.
Weird, yeah. So it's not just an isolated event.
Yeah, so a lot of these events are happening around the destroyer ship, and they kind of like started to saying like it was all the destroyer ship's fault, but I haven't finished the anime just yet, but I think that that it has to do with pretty much the school, because like pretty much the military is like, oh no, that's mutiny, so we're just gonna have to destroy it, and sunk the destroyer. And it's like, oh yeah.
Great response.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing you should do.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing I think you should do.
Act first and then ask questions.
Yeah. Goodness.
So that was one of the animes that I started.
Oh yeah.
I started for the third time. Is Your Order of Rabbit?
Oh yes, it's one of your favorites.
It's one of the best anime before going to bed, because it's wholesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you actually enjoy your sleeping
All right.
time. A lot more before going to bed. Just watch one episode of Is Your Other a Rabbit?
Oh yeah.
That works way better than any sleeping aid pills or.
Oh, all right. Or any other techniques.
All right, let's move on to our next topic. But we did talk a little bit about it last episode.
That's right.
It was the new Komi-san.
The new Komi-san
anime coming up on October.
That's right, October. Looking forward to it. So I recently watched the trailer for it, and it looks amazing. The trailer looks really good. Of course, they feature Komi-san a lot in the trailer, and I think you actually hear her voice like once in it, but other than that, it's just like all the craziness that happens.
Yeah.
And of course, Tadano is of course his normal self. So in the trailer, we get to see that. But yeah, Komi-san looks wonderful in the high school classroom. So I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I watched the trailer just before we started the
you
recording.
Did? And
I was like, that looks really good.
Oh,
the animation is really good. It makes justice to the manga.
Yeah, it really does.
So
it's so good.
And actually, like the voice actors and the voice actress.
Oh yeah.
I thought they were pretty accurate. I mean, kind of like the kind of voice that you would imagine that they would have, because a lot of times it's really hard to actually kind of like put a voice to the manga.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Just in general.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So I don't really know how the whole process of casting the voice actors or actresses comes into play, but Tadano's voice. I thought it was really natural. Like, I think his voice could sound like that.
Oh yeah. You just imagine in your head just an average high school boy's voice, and it's pretty much there.
Yeah, that's pretty average.
Oh yeah, pretty average. Wow.
So yeah, we'll see on October how it goes, but I'm really hyped for that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really, really good. So excited for it.
Wow. And on other news, I started watching some other animes with my parents.
Oh, you did? Oh, which ones?
Yeah. I've been trying to still kind of like on the shonen / slice of life genre.
Oh yeah.
And we recently watched Hinomaru Sumo. That was an anime from 2019, I believe.
Okay.
It was on the same season that Run with the Wind.
Okay.
And I was pretty sure that was more of a hit or miss, because that's a shonen. That's pretty much a shonen.
Okay.
It's like boys doing sumo. So.
Oh, the sumo anime. Yes. Okay. Now I know which one that is.
And so we finished that one, and we recently started with Kono Oto Mare, the one with the Koto Club. The one with the guy that is supposed to be a delinquent, but he's not.
Yeah.
And we started watching that, and it's like, that's a music anime. So
right. So it's a great just like experience to just sit there. Oh yeah.
And I thought in showing that to my parents next, because something that I like about like music anime is that they're really good at portraying music visually. If it's like a calm piece, or if it's like a really energetic piece, the way they change the colors, it's just like on point.
Absolutely.
And I think like also in general with music anime, a lot of times it's really hard. Some of the animes that I think did really good in giving like a visual representation of how music should be kind of like felt or appreciated. Even though I have zero knowledge of music.
Right. I
like,
took some choir in high school, and that's about it for me.
Because it's like engineering guy. I was not. It was not really my forte. Like arts.
Right. Appreciating the arts. Yeah.
But even a noob like me in music or arts, like
you can just tell.
You can see how the colors come into play with certain music, with subtle music, or with a really high intensity music. The colors are also really high in intensity, and I think that
and that's one anime that
Kono
really
Tamare is a really good anime that we can probably go over the plot later, but overall, the colors, the music, it's really good.
Okay.
Because it goes to a traditional Japanese instrument. And,
absolutely.
And something that I've noticed pretty much on these sort of things that have many years of tradition, just like sumo or like music, instrumental musics from Japan.
Yeah.
They always have this some sort of kind of like celestial interpretations. Kind of like they are always comparing them with some sort of mythical creature.
Yeah.
Like dragons or heaven, hell, demons.
I see. Some transcendence type themes.
Yeah.
I get that.
So that is one of the things that I like about music animes. Some of the other ones that I thought did really good was Your Lie in April.
Oh, they sure did. Oh yeah, just visually representing the whole like spring and music in the air, and then pink is a very like big theme for Kaori, for her character in playing music. So yeah, absolutely. Colors and the animation itself.
Yeah, and at the same time, I think that probably music anime is one of the hardest.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yes. Well, these studios put a lot of effort in these music type anime. I was watching Vivi, and they focus so much on the animation of the eyes and the face, and I was wondering like why did they do that, like specifically that anime, and it's like a sci-fi music anime with time travel in a very strange way, but yeah, they just pinpoint that aesthetic with those music shots. So I think it really adds color to the songs that she sings. So yeah, I totally see that actually.
Yeah, actually, like Vivi, I do remember. I don't know if you have watched the latest episode. That episode was like a full of really clear colors. And it was after the time that she rebooted herself. So it was like
very emotional.
They are giving her, and I think that's part of the plot, because they are giving artificial intelligence human-like connections or overall life.
That's right. A human purpose and human emotions. They're like programmed with those human emotions, I feel like. Absolutely.
Yeah, because she's always asking, like, what does it mean to do something with your heart or something like that?
Yeah, right? And she's searching for that. Yeah. What is that?
And the last episode, she was already like the most successful AI, or like in the theme park. She was like the AI that revolutionized music, and a lot of years had passed already from the last episode, or like from the previous episode. And there are a lot more AIs singing, and just like the animation, regarding all the visuals again.
Oh yeah, visuals again.
Because I think that visuals is the best form to actually help an amateur how to understand music.
Yeah, and the colors in the animation. Absolutely, I agree.
Well, sadly, Vivi is one of the original animes, right? So.
Oh yes.
One of the things that I find really interesting is a lot of times with these music animes, I don't read manga. With like music genres.
Oh, I see.
So a lot of times it's like, wow, because like the director or like all the staff involved is like they're doing an excellent job trying to put sound to all of time these mangas, and a lot of times they are original ideas. But some others are actual mangas. So like
because they're using the source material and producing it, but then since they're an animation being produced on the small screen, then they have to produce music along with it, right?
So yeah, it was. I thought that. We'll see how that goes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
It's kind of heartbreaking a lot of times.
Oh yes.
What would happen if AIs would actually need to go to a psychologist, or is it with an IT guy or
IT? Oh right. Oh my, yeah, it's just such different ideas, and it's still so new, I think. Oh, it's amazing to see what they explore. Yeah, I'm trying to think of which other anime or which other music anime are out there.
Well, I have my list though.
Oh yeah.
And some of them are some of my favorites.
Violet Evergarden also has some. They have more episodic, but they also have some music type episodes.
They do have a couple.
Couple
of songs.
I'm trying to think of like other
more like
music
centered.
Yeah. Would you say Cowboy Bebop could be talked about? Like, well, it is more of like an old type though. I'm not sure if that really could count.
Yeah.
For that's
more like a
genre.
Space genre.
Yeah, like, that's a little different, I'd say.
Like the Legend of the Galactic Guardians. That's also one of those space.
Another space.
But one of my favorite music animes is actually Nodame Cantabile. It has 5 seasons, and it's a classic music anime.
Oh yeah.
It's about a girl that she is actually going to I don't know if it's a high school or like a vocational school, but she's going to a music high school or a music school. And she's learning how to play the piano, or like kind of like her main focus is playing the piano.
Yeah.
And there's this senpai who also plays the piano, but what this senpai wants to do is actually be a director. Be the director for a symphony, for an orchestra.
Gotcha.
And throughout the series, this girl, Nodame, is really annoying.
Okay.
With her senpai. And they kind of like eventually kind of like fall in love, and then they moved to Paris to go to another school. The senpai actually becomes a director for an orchestra, and she's still playing because she's good, but she's kind of sloppy. And I really like that because it had a really good character development.
Yeah.
And the music overall was good. And that is one of the animes. Another one that comes to mind, that's actually a high school one, that it's about the music, the music club, and it's called Sound Euphonium.
Oh yes.
There are 2 seasons and 2 movies, I believe.
Yeah.
Something like that, and that was really good as well because it's about, the main character is it's a girl that plays the euphonium, that it's this really horn shape looking trumpet. And there's also another girl from the club that starts and there, that she plays trumpet, and she's really good. And the story is like in every high school anime, how they're trying to go to nationals and actually
and
win
compete.
nationals.
Yeah.
And so pretty much the story goes like that. Their professor is like, okay, yeah, I can help you do that, but you guys have to decide. Like, you either want to go to nationals or you want to have fun, because we can just do one of them.
Right. Because it takes a lot of work to really practice.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And so they have to make tryouts, because not all of them can actually be in the orchestra. I believe that only like 16 people or 16 students can be part of the orchestra. And so it will be divided on the trumpets, the violins, the bass, and I can't really describe all the types of instruments.
All the other ones. Oh, right.
But every instrument that would compose an orchestra would be there. So the professor is telling them, like, I'm just gonna accept the best ones. I don't care if they're seniors or if they're freshmen. I'm just gonna go for the best ones here. Yeah. And so they do it, and high school, there's a lot of drama that is actually expected, and at the same time it's like anime always tries to add up that spice of exaggeration.
Right. Especially like a competition type anime where you're working for something, they're gonna put something in. Yeah.
So that was really well handled.
Okay.
And at the end, they actually go to nationals.
Oh yeah.
But sadly, they don't win.
Oh yep. Par for the course.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a really nice anime to get into personally. Right now in my time of life, since I have no homework anymore, I think I do want to get into something that is kind of nice like that.
You should get that one. It has a fair amount of episodes.
Okay.
So that one's good. Like all the music ones. Those are my favorite. Like Nodame, Cantabile, Sound Euphonium, Kono Mare, and there was there's actually a similar one. It's about traditional music as well, about the shamisen. And it's for this season, I think it's called the Snow White Notes.
Oh yes, I've heard really good things about that one. Yeah.
And it's about this guy that is a prodigy apparently at the shamisen, like this kind of like guitar-like instrument with only 3 strings.
3 strings. Ah, yes.
And the granddad of this guy was apparently a master, and he was always looking up to his granddad. But when his granddad died, before dying, he told him like, I don't want you to play anymore like myself.
Oh.
And so he was like, well, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
So he goes out to Tokyo because he lived in the countryside to kind of like find himself. Because he's like, well, I don't know my sound, and they actually do a really good job at also again portraying the colors for the music. Because the music right now on the first couple episodes is the colors is really are really darkened. Because it's about this guy who doesn't know where to go or what to do right now.
Yeah.
So they're doing this really good job. I think they are kind of like rushing some things. I don't know if they want to do only a 12 episode anime. But a lot of times, I guess that's the problem of anime in general. That a lot of times they're trying to rush a lot of things and they're trying to feed a lot of information to the viewers. Because he is finding himself too fast.
Okay. I think I see what you're saying.
So a lot of times he's like, oh yeah, I don't know what to do, and he's feeling down, and then like, oh yeah, turns out I just have to be myself, and he's like, yeah, that was the answer, but should have taken you quite a bit more time, given the hole that you was in.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, that would be pretty fast. It's only like the 5th.
Yeah, something like
that. It's like only the 5th week of the season.
Yeah, I think
that
that
is fast.
Today, at the time we're recording, Friday, I think the 6th episode came out. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
But
wow.
Yeah, he has already decided that like, oh yeah, I'm going to compete on the individual tournament that her mom is organizing, because her mom is rich, and this is the point where a lot of like the anime exaggeration comes into play, because apparently her mom is really rich, but she kind of like left them or something like that.
Odd.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, oh no, I have a pride for being the daughter of this grandmaster, and you are my son, his grandchild, so you have to be a grandmaster too. And like,
okay. It's like living the dream of your parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and eventually this guy is like, oh no, I'm doing it for myself, and then like, that's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
But that's one of the portions where I think the anime is rushing a little bit too much.
Okay, I see. Just the flow of things in general.
Like the flow of things, the animation, the sounds, like the soundtrack, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
But everything else, we could improve a little better.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's it for today.
Oh yep. Thanks for joining Jobless Weebs.
If you like the video, subscribe, share it, and we'll see you guys next week for the 4th episode.
That's right. Keep watching anime.
Alright, see ya.